Well, yes, it's raining out today, so that's a good thing. Just gonna water my seed. Let's see if we have any sprouts yet. From the seed I put down the other day. We got any? Nope, nothing yet. Son of a bitch. Alright, so I figured I should go over some of the stuff that I bought last night. I kind of went over some of the stuff, but you guys couldn't see it really all. Here's that bolens. I don't know why I bought this thing, but I don't know. I'm gonna do like a quick sell on it, I'm hoping. So that'll be good. Yeah, those are a little stiff. So we're gonna do a couple of unseasoned things on here, which is gonna be no big deal. This craftsman needs a tune-up on it. And what else? Here's that Arians I was talking about. I mean, this thing is like new, but I just think he's asking a little bit too much for it. I kept on thinking about last night I should buy it, then I shouldn't buy it. I've decided I'm not going to buy it. It's just a little bit too much money for me. I mean, it's only a freaking 24 inch with only a 7 horse on it, I do believe. Yeah, 7 horse. So it's really not worth it. It doesn't have an electric starter on it, so not for me. So I guess, yeah. Then we got the billy goat. I don't know if I told you guys this yesterday at all, but this thing sold yesterday for $400, so yeah, let me grab my apple juice and I'll show you guys the trailer. It's kind of gonna be a shitty day, but whatever. Luckily I don't have to do one thing today on this thing. This is the boss's trailer where we get all of our equipment and good stuff like that on here. And pretty much what the plan is for this thing is we're going to be chopping off, ooh, wow, it's pretty rotted. I'm going to cut this piece off right here and somehow this piece off as well, like curve it inward. Because every time we go to load shit on, we always whack our dicks right on that, on the dick taker off of there. So we're going to cut that piece off, same deal on this side. This thing's going to be in back next week for new lights. We're going to wire the trailer for lights. We're going to take this thing off today as well. So yeah, also going to be putting on a new deck soon on it, so it'll be pretty interesting. So yeah, this is the freaking trailer for you. We also got to weld up some chain for them. Put like a new chain bracket piece on the front so you can chain it up to his vehicle, so if it ever runs away on him, it won't run away too far. So there's the trailer. So there's that. Let's freaking walk in the shop this morning. I haven't even been in here yet. So yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that Arians is blown up. I did a little checking on it last night, and the motor is blown up on the inside. It's not seized, it's blown up. Also another thing is I have to get friggin' heat in here. Pretty much within the next week. I'm hoping to get it this weekend and install it maybe next week. I'm thinking about, you know what, just giving it a fuck all, and I'm just gonna get one of those gas furnaces that heats a regular house. And I'm just gonna fire it right in this corner. I'm gonna take out these 2 shelves on the top, and the same deal at the bottom. And I gotta friggin' put something in here because it is fucking cold in here right now. Outside, I don't even know what the temperature is outside. It's probably like, I don't know, let's see what it says. 49 degrees out, son of a bitch. And it's fucking cold in here right now. So I gotta figure something out. I was dreading to come out here this morning, and I didn't even give you guys the time. (11:30). I was dreading to come out here this morning because I knew it was going to be cold, and it's fucking cold. So, yeah, so there's that. Oh, I just realized something. Huh. I should stick this motor onto that Arians out there. This is a 7 horse. I didn't even think of that. Not a 5.5 because I had to change it to the recoil, but this is actually a 7 horse Snow King. Maybe I should do that, I don't know. So I'd only pay $100 for this motor. So I'd be in that snowblower for $350. I don't know, I still gotta think about it. $350 for that thing, and I'd probably only get 5. I'd make about $150 off the deal. So I don't know. Keep on saying I don't know, but yeah. So anyway, still gonna get heat in here. It's getting pretty cold, and we're almost to November now, and that's not a good thing because sometimes in November it friggin' snows here. Son of a bitch. So did I just see a friggin' water leak there? Better not have. Fucking brand new roof. Better not be leaking. No, maybe it was just seeding things. So yeah, as for this Troy built, luckily we are in good shape. We kind of I don't know what the plan is yet. It's just freaking complicated right now. The motor is seized on this thing, so that kind of sucks. Does have the nice big 8-horse electric starter, which I'm gonna sell on eBay for probably right around $35 or so. I can sell the pull cord on eBay for right around $20. The covers, the heat shield, and the flywheel cover for right around $10. The gas tank, those usually sell for $20. And these pulleys, believe it or not, are actually pretty expensive. Just these little pulleys alone, you can get $30 on eBay for. I'm starting to think that I shouldn't do the auctions anymore. I should just do the buy it nows, and I might make a little more money that way. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. Maybe I should just tell the boss to give me, I don't know, I gotta figure something out about that thing. I don't know what I want to do with it. It's tempting, I should buy it, but I don't want to buy it. I mean, I don't know. I know that motor will bolt on fine. It's got the thin plate shaft on it. I don't know. I'll have to think of something. I don't know. I don't want to look at it anymore, because then I get tempted and I want to buy it and I don't want to buy it. So, anyway, so yeah, I'm going to stick, my dad hasn't made up his mind yet if he wants to use the John Deere snowblower for the winter, or if he wants to use this thing for the winter. My opinion, I think the John Deere is a little more heavy duty as opposed to this thing. This thing is just a regular MTD piece of shit, and it's going to end up like the last friggin' Craftsman that we had that was all friggin' banged up and banged to hell pretty much. So he's got a few options on what he could do. We talked about getting a new Briggs & Stratton for that John Deere out there, which is completely in my book the best idea. For this thing, we could either do the same thing, get a brand new Briggs & Stratton for it, or we stick this 7.5 horse overhead valve over here onto it and it'll bolt on fine. So I don't think, no, the 8's already been sold, and yeah, so there's a few options on what we could do. I could also put a Briggs on that thing, put a Briggs on this thing, put a Briggs on that Toro. The guy's undecided about his Toro yet, if he wants to put a used or a new one on. I mean, there's a bunch of options, and I might be able to get a good deal on buying a bunch of Briggs & Stratton motors, you know what I'm saying? Because I'd be buying 4 Briggs & Stratton motors. So, brand new Briggs & Stratton. So I don't know. I also got to fix the tire on this. I was thinking about popping one of these tires on it and doing that, but I might be able to fix that little dent in the rim. I don't know, we'll have to figure it out. So yeah, and even if I do that, I still gotta unseize that bottom wheel from the axle because it's stuck on there. So just a whole friggin' array of things that are going on. So I'm getting tired talking about it. I'm gonna start working on these things and we'll take it from there. Alright, well, we've been just having at it this morning. Friggin' just got done finishing up this Arians from the other day there, where did the motor swap and the governor repair and all kinds of good stuff like that. Just got done putting on the brand new skid shoes. Yeah, pretty nice and shiny orange. So those are all leveled and all set, good to go. So yeah, so there's that. This thing is fully done now. What I gotta do is just friggin' stick it on Craigslist. Show you the trailer. Finished up the trailer as well. Uh-oh, we got a friggin' traffic jam, son of a bitch. Finished up the trailer. Got the 2 little antlers that stuck out the side cut off. Definitely a lot nicer now. Doesn't look as stupid either. So those are friggin' gone, which is awesome. So so these are just gone. Friggin' cut them right off with the grinder. The die grinder cut off the light over there, so that was pretty sweet. So I'm not sure if I gotta use this for my scrap metal collection. Well, if he's taking it back, but I tell you what, this thing is fucking heavy. Holy shit, all steel. So, yeah, so there's those things, and then we got the Troy built back here. Just finished gutting off some of the other parts. Still gotta take off the flywheel and the magneto. But the plan is now, my dad likes this one now, so he's gonna keep this one. And I might as well, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the John Deere yet. I might just give it to PJ's dad. He's pretty big with the John Deeres. He likes the John Deere, so maybe we'll just, I don't know, fix this thing up for him and he can use it for the winter. Arians, I'm not gonna buy that. No fucking way. It's just not gonna happen. The more I look at it, the more things I gotta find for it. I mean, I just found out earlier that this is a dual output shaft. I forgot about that. And it's also thin plate, so it's gonna be even harder to find, you know what I'm saying? So it's not worth it. So I'm gonna wheel this thing out of here next, and I'm gonna bring in this Craftsman snowblower right here. I don't even know what it needs. I don't even know if it has a spark right now. So we're gonna haul this thing in it, and it'll be pretty much good to go on that. Then once this is done, I get to play with my new bolens. And then once that's actually, yeah, somewhere right along that area. Once that's done, we're gonna drop this thing off. And we also might have ourselves a brand new Toro on the hands. The rich dude that owns this, he doesn't think he wants to keep it any longer, so maybe we'll be using this for the winter. I don't know. I just don't know. So if he doesn't want to put a new motor on this one, he said he'll give it to me, and he's I'll definitely put a new motor on this thing and stick the 7 horse in that. I mean, it's just so friggin' complicated, all the friggin' options I got. But this thing's a way better machine than the Toro built. I mean, this thing's got friggin' quick shift, son of a bitch, and everything. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. So it'll be pretty sweet if he gives me that. That'd be awesome. Use that for the winter. I'll fucking beat the hell out of that thing. I wouldn't even dent it. But PJ will be here a little bit later on as well. He's gonna get off at the bus stop down the street. So that'll be pretty interesting. Bet you he's gonna get all nervous and scared, and son of a bitch, I should have probably checked my text messages by now too. I texted Caitlin, see if she could show him the way on the bus, and I imagine she probably already got it, so she's like, ah yeah, we'll friggin' get him on that bus and get him in and good. So yeah, so that's what we got going on. And we'll listen to Taylor Swift Mean. Yeah. Time. I ain't here for a bad time. Oh yeah, friggin' we got that song playing. George Strait. I ain't here for a good time. So I figured I'd do a how-to video for you guys. We're gonna show you guys how to clean out a Tecumseh carburetor. Just gotta get all my shit together here, and we'll do that because everyone likes how those how-to videos. Nope, that's not a screwdriver. Oop, don't need that one. This won't work. Okay, so we're gonna friggin' pop off the heater box here. Usually got your 2 son of a bitch screws right in there. This is a, it's a 5 horse, 23-inch Craftsman. I'm doing this with the wrong hand, son of a bitch. So if you want to, if yours is in the way, take off your little son of a bitch box, and I think it's, your son of a bitch rod here, which I think it is going to be in the way. So let me do that real quick. Pop this thing off. Alright, so I'm out working on this Craftsman the second snowblower. Freaking take a look at this thing. This thing has been left out in the rain for quite some time. I don't know if you guys can see all that, but that's all rusted up in there. Can't even freaking get the throttle to move. Take a look what was inside the carburetor bolt too. That's some good stuff. Let's check out the rusty water. Yeah. So this thing's a friggin' mess and a half. So we're gonna end up using a friggin' whole can of carb cleaner for this job. Holy shit. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, back on the Craftsman, the second carburetor, just got done fully rebuilding it. Got the new needle and seat in there, the float and the gasket and all kinds of good stuff like that. So this thing's all set to go back on. Came out really clean, and the throttle even works now. Yeah. So that's pretty sweet. Before it was completely seized up, I got the bolens. Almost lost it. Got the bolens carburetor right now. Come on, sit down there. I had this one there probably for about 2 hours. That one's gonna be in there for about at least another hour anyway. It's only been in there for about 10 minutes. But this should be like a quick little flip. I would say I might be able to get this one on Craigslist tomorrow, I'm hoping. And the one thing, the best part about this snowblower is I didn't realize this until, I don't know, about 2 hours ago. Listen. You hear that? It's friggin' a gear selector. There's a friggin' transaxle in there. I bet you it's one of those little tiny Peerless boxes that's in there. So I couldn't believe that. This friggin' snowblower is worth its weight in gold. Just with that little Tecumseh Peerless, dirty old Peerless box in there. I'm almost tempted just to friggin' pull that box right out of there and keep it and junk the rest of the friggin' body, but that's pretty awesome. I didn't realize that until after I was just bringing it in the shop and I put it in neutral. I'm like, oh, there's a friggin' gear selector in there. See, look at that. It even says gear selection in there. So that's pretty sweet. So I should rip this thing out, but I would have no friggin' use for it. I mean, I know they're friggin' worth some money on eBay, but I mean, it's just, I don't know. I just want to do like a quick little flip. I don't want to friggin' hold on to shit. I bought the thing for 50 bucks, and so far I've only probably put about, I would even think maybe $1 into this thing yet. The only thing I'm gonna do is just do the spark plug and oil, and that's pretty much about it. I mean, I already got the carburetor sitting there. I was able to keep the seat and the needle. I mean, those are all good to go. I mean, the seat's right there. We got the needles still in great shape. All the gaskets are still pretty good, you know. So I shouldn't need to bother even changing them out. So we're gonna leave those be. And yeah, so who knows? Might even have a working snowblower by the end of the day. But I was very surprised about that. I can't believe it's got a friggin' gear selector in it. So that's probably like the best friggin' part about this thing. But hoping that this tire is still holding air. Ah, fuck. Oh wait, that's not the tire. Put the air in. It's this tire, isn't it? Yeah, it's this tire. Alright, good. Still friggin' holding air. So, gearbox itself and the auger gearbox itself is in pretty good shape. Best way that you can tell if the augers are seized up onto the son of a bitch is you take one hand right here, one hand right there, and if you can wiggle that one, that means it's loose. And if you, I'm gonna use my foot right now. But if you wiggle this one, and this one doesn't move, then you're golden. So these are both perfectly fine. So that's pretty sweet. And I'm going to eventually pop off the belt cover box just to double check the belts on them. Just a regular screwdriver for that, so shouldn't be a big deal. Wish I could probably do that right now with you guys watching. But PJ was supposed to come over earlier, but I guess it didn't end up showing. I don't know what happened, so whatever. I forgot all my shit in the pick-em-up truck, and my dad has the pick-em-up truck right now. I forgot all my carb cleaners and shit in there, so that kind of freaking sucked. The hell? Here's a friggin' backup truck. Son of a bitch. Alright, I gotta go. Alright, well this thing runs friggin' mint titties now. Friggin', just had a thing of friggin' haul, and it was doing a pretty good job. Uh-oh. We got a leak. Where's this thing coming? Oh yeah. Looks like we got a leak coming out of the gasket maybe. I don't know. Just noticed that, yeah. Wow, she's really starting to puke out of there now. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, we'll have to fix that in a minute. That's all I got going right now. Throw a little towel over there. I got the oil draining out of this thing. And, well, she's looking pretty wet. When the oil's gray, it means you got some water in there. So, letting this thing drain out for a little bit. I didn't even want a chance of running it. Well, I did run it for a quick 2-3 minutes, but I didn't want to run it too hard because of the friggin' oily waterness. Yum. So let that drain out. Get the bolens outside there. Really nothing I can do because the son of a bitch is still in the bucket. So, yeah. Alright guys, well, it's starting to get a little bit late. It is 6:45 right now, 50 degrees out, and it feels like negative freaking 2, and I'm freaking wearing a freaking sweatshirt. But yeah, I'm going to be out here a little bit longer. I'm going to knock out this bolens tonight, I'm hoping. That's pretty much my goal tonight, is just to knock this thing out, get it done. And what do I gotta do? Oh, tomorrow we're gonna be getting in 1 or 2 snowblowers, I'm not sure. One is identical to the Arians that's out in the backyard there. The one that I was talking about this morning, that, ooh, I got the burps, that was really clean. So now I guess my boss has a motor or something on that he wants me to put on there, and I guess he's gonna sell it. So I already told him $40. I'll dump the motor on it and it's good to go. So I guess that thing will be in here, and I don't know what he's doing with it, so I'm not even gonna. Told me I'm just gonna get it in, get it out, pretty much. As for the craftsman that I was working on earlier, the craftsman the second, well, I found a little problem with it when it was leaking. It turned out that for some reason I had missed it. I can show you on this one. I just pulled. This is the one to the bolens. Pretty much right along in there where the seam meets. It is split open. It's cracked. My guess is that it's been sitting for so long. Water, well, obviously water was in there when I showed you guys this morning, and it expanded and pretty much blew open the aluminum and stuff. I don't know what happened, but there's a small little crack in there, and the gas is coming up in and out the carburetor, and it's just leaking. So that carburetor is no good. I couldn't believe it. Spent pretty much all day working on that thing, and I was on the thing for about another hour trying to figure it out. I even replaced the fuel line. I redid even the needle and seat, thinking it was that. I thought it was the float. Put a brand new float on it, and I just couldn't get it. So then I was like, all right, what the hell's going on? So then I took out a magnifying glass. I'm looking over friggin' all the even popped off a little aluminum cover there, and couldn't find it out. And then I'm looking at the light, and there was a small little crack into it. So that kind of sucked. So my boss has that carburetor right now. I guess he's gonna try and match one up with another one. I wasn't gonna give him the one off of this one, that's for damn sure. So yeah, so I'm hoping to get this thing on Craigslist possibly tomorrow morning if everything goes good tonight. We're gonna knock that out. I gotta get some heat in the shop ASAP. Yeah, so I'm hoping to get heat in the shop this weekend. That is my absolute goal. I would have liked to buy the snowmobile this weekend, but I just need friggin' heat because I'm fucking freezing right now. So heat comes first before the toys. That's for damn sure. But that Arctic Cat that I was showing you guys yesterday with the ripsaw track, I'm thinking about buying that one. Just mainly because it has the ripsaw track. I'm thinking about offering the guy $1,300 for it and see if he'll take it. If he doesn't, then tough shit, you know. I ain't going any higher than that, that's for damn sure. So anyway guys, I'm gonna head inside. I'm gonna upload the video, and till tomorrow, keep on chooching in the free world. Oh yeah. Hey, where's Pisser been lately? Son of a bitch. I'm subscribed to him, but he hasn't put up any videos. What the hell? We'll have to friggin' give him a call tomorrow. Son of a bitch.